Now, we're all familiar with emojis, the laughy cry face, the thumbs up, which my daughter tells me is very uncool if you do it without a kiss, but I don't care. And, of course, the aubergine.
Really?
I will let you, apparently.
I don't think you should be doing that with a kiss.
What? Why? Is it
weird?
Well, anyway, emojis. Emojis. A new set of symbols has been launched, especially for the office messaging app Slack. So as well as being able to tell your colleagues that you're out of office with, like, a palm tree or something, you can now let them know that you're on your period with these. OK?
Oh, don't.
Yes.
God.
So the creator says, it was my way of saying, I'm in pain, please be mindful that I might not... What are you laughing for, Sarker? I might not have the energy to deal with some task today. Why are you laughing?
Stop it. That is... I mean, I've chosen the right day to make my first appearance on Loose Women.
Oh, it's going to get worse.
I mean, who is sending that emoji? Who is sending that emoji with an exclamation mark in, like, hazard sign?
Like Christmas tree bauble.
Yeah, it's
See, I mean, I actually think it's a good idea.
Do you?
I do.
I can't think of anything worse.
when you've sent it?
Yeah, I can't think of anything worse than sending a general email to people with that emoji at the bottom, just saying, by the way, I might be a bit moody this week. It's just like, I think it's going to open up doors for people to ridicule you.
Do you mean that people could...
Well, I think people would be able to make fun of you in the office, for example. Let's think about people who work in, you know, male-oriented offices or have a lot of people around them that maybe don't know them personally, and they could ridicule them. Or the women could flip it and use it as an excuse.
I mean,
I
really?
have. I mean, when I was really young, I have been pulled over by the police, and I may have said, I'm sorry, officer, I have to get to the services because I have to buy lady things. I mean, I would have...
Wait a minute.
I did.
Settle in,
I'm going there,
Tell us what happened.
You're making me go there, Kaye.
I am.
You guys.
Come on.
OK, so basically I get pulled over, and the only thing I could think of to think why I was doing 20 miles more than I should have on the motorway, I said, I have got to go to the services. And he said, I'll follow you.
He didn't.
He did.
Blue
and then
light.
he did follow me. And then I had to get out. And I had to go to the ladies and sit there and twiddle my thumbs and panic. And then I came out and he gave me my speeding fine. And I did get back. So it didn't work.
I reckon he had daughters. Don't you think? He must have had daughters.
Respect, officer.
Yeah.
But, you know, you're saying that people might ridicule you. I mean, OK, I'm not sure that the time has yet come for these emojis, but I think in 20 years' time, whenever, hopefully sooner, then there will be a case that you can put that up and people won't ridicule you. And there won't be a case of, oh, there's a guy there, because we'll feel much more comfortable.
I don't think we'll need it then, though, because what you're talking about is more our generation, because my girls, when they talk about periods and people's attitudes to boys, it's so easygoing, and they would talk about it in a way that we wouldn't.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying.
Well, why don't you need an
reaction.
emoji? Why don't you just, if you have an altercation with somebody, why don't you just say, oh, I'm really sorry, I'm a bit moody because... Why do you need an emoji? If you flag it up...
Oh, I think...
Yeah, but let's not get hung up on the emojis, right? I think what it is trying to do is say that this isn't just a woman's thing, this isn't something that you should be ashamed about, this is just a biological fact, and if you want it, you're not forced to put it up. But if you want to, then you can't. We've all been in situations, and we spoke about it earlier, where we have been so embarrassed about being caught out in our period.
I find it very embarrassing.
For me, it's a bit like... So I had a situation, you know, when I was staff at The Sun, and it was primarily men, it was me and one other woman in conference, so it's all men in the room, blah, blah. And the editor had a white leather sofa.
Oh, no.
And I was sitting on the white leather sofa. You're the editor over there. We do the conference, and I'm thinking, I can feel... Oh, no. I can feel that my period has started. I wasn't expecting it. And I kind of went like that, and I saw it was all over the sofa.
I feel sick for you.
So end of conference, everybody goes out the room, and I stay sitting there like this with my notes like this.
What did the editor do?
And he's sitting there going, you all right? And I go, yeah, if you don't mind, I'm just going to sit here for a bit. And you can see he's thinking, well, this is a bit weird. Nobody ever does this. So anyway, in the end, he was obviously so awkward. He said, oh, I've just got a meeting with so-and-so, thank goodness. And he left. And so I, you know, quickly wiped it up like that, possibly used my hair, I have no idea. But it wasn't so much, it was, I suppose, yes, there was embarrassment, but I also think if I was a man and I'd wet myself, I would feel the same way. It's just that sort of body bodily
fluids or
fluids,
whatever.
isn't it, really?
Every woman has been in that situation. You will have been in that situation.
Of course we have. And I think, I mean, again, you blame it on youth and being so embarrassed. I was on Brookside years ago, because I started when I was 15,
I love
remember.
Brookside.
I grew up.
Yeah,
I grew up learning about my period and all those things on that show, and I had a really unfortunate incident when I was wearing a purple satin slip kind of dress, and we were going to be filming love scenes, and of course, I got caught out because I never remembered as an 18-year-old when it would happen or when it wouldn't. And I had...
What, so you were doing the scene?
I was in the middle of the scene and I had to run off set and go to costume. And I said to the lovely girl, Gaynor, she'll remember this. No one would forget it. And I said, Gaynor, I've just started my period. And she went, OK, we haven't got a double of the dress. We haven't got anything to... Well, hang on, I know what we can do. We'll buy some time. And she got the walkie-talkie. She went, we need to stand down for 20 minutes. Sunetra's sat in some jam. And I said, sat in jam? She went, well, just say you sat in jam. Just tell everyone you sat in jam. And I was like, I did, but whoever sat in jam? And
on a white sofa on a set.
She will remember that story, Gaynor, if you're watching. She'll remember. You went, well, just say you sat in jam. And I lived with everyone going, apparently Sunetra's going to be a bit... She's going to be 20 minutes. She's sat in jam. So everyone has a story like that embarrassing moment.
Yes.
I love that walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
Sunetra sat in jam. Oh, anyway, I rest my case. I think it proves the case for emojis, and thankfully we're going to
you
break,
got
so
away
you
with
can't
not
disprove
telling your
me.
story.
Yeah, you got yours.
Out of time.